Hi, my name is Ken Tabor and I'm glad to be here. There's an industry secret among the big AI R&D labs that they don't reveal easily. I wanted to know the answers, and I'm here to share what I've discovered. What does generative AI really know? This is a common question I get when I talk to people about how they're framing their perspective on using this technology. It still seems like a lot of people are not using chat-based AI yet, and this question about knowing what it knows is one of the most common friction points I hear. If we can answer it, maybe people will become more familiar with GenAI and the large language models that back them and start accepting it as a useful daily tool in their professional toolbox. A large language model is an AI system that's trained to work with written human language. What do we mean by trained? As part of the LLM creation process, an enormous data corpus of human language serves as training input. Words are turned into numbers, enabling statistics-based machine learning algorithms to discover patterns in the text. It's not too much to say that AI is learning as it reviews what humans have written. Let's put aside the complexity of ML algorithms for now. We want to focus on the training data. What are the words AI trainers use? Where do they come from? A lot of the big AI labs don't talk about their training data in public. We can gain insights scanning online discussion forums, data science communities, and published research papers. Open source groups are forthcoming with valuable details. There's one massive famous tech company with advanced AI lab, which has recently put their latest LLM in open source. It's Microsoft, and their LLM is called Phi 2. Let's take a deep dive there, because what they document gives us a clear, no-nonsense look into their training approach. We can reliably consider what they tell us about their process as a standard foundational practice across the industry. Microsoft introduces a summary of their Phi 2 model on Hugging Face. We'll focus on the model training section because it straight up tells us what their data corpus is. Look here and see two datasets called out: Falcon Refined Web and Slim Pajama. Refined Web was created by an organization called Technology Innovation Institute. Their goal for this dataset is training their own LLM called Falcon. They decided to make their dataset available for others to leverage. Very cool. A few qualities of the Falcon Refined Web that jump out to me are: it's English-based, it's built on publicly available web pages. In fact, it contains 968 million individual web pages. Storing this uncompressed on your machine requires 2.8 terabytes. Most notably, it's based on another dataset called Common Crawl. Let's look into that one. Common Crawl is derived, as its name suggests, from web crawling across the wide range of information contained on web pages seen on the internet. They claim to have over 250 billion pages spanning 17 years. That's incredible. Surely a good starting point in forming an AI that wants to see vast examples of how human beings write and talk and possibly think. Let's rewind a few minutes where we read the second dataset Microsoft used building their Phi 2 LLM. It's called Slim Pajama, and an organization called Cerebras created it. What I take away from Slim Pajama is that it's a cleaned and deduplicated version of Together's Red Pajama dataset. Cleaned. What does that mean in this context? I take it for reducing spam, removing irrelevant content, formatting it, and hopefully totally erasing personally identifiable information. Looking further on this Hugging Face page, we can get comparisons between Slim and Red Pajama. This is really interesting for us because it reveals more about the underlying sources used to assemble this training dataset. Look at this. It has Common Crawl, which we looked at already thanks to Refined Web. It has a similar sounding web crawl of the internet from C4, short for Colossal Clean Crawled Corpus. As far as I know, it's a Google project. It's exposed to programming expertise, pulling information from GitHub, probably from the countless public source code repos hosted there. It has ideas about narrative, character, and plot, thanks to some collection of books, and I'm not exactly sure what books. It has scientific background through the use of archive research papers, and it has loads of general knowledge from Wikipedia articles. It has a diverse set of information on mathematics, science, hobbies, and professional subjects in the Stack Exchange question and answer forums. I'll only briefly highlight Red Pajama. Their self-professed goal was assembling a dataset that would enable them to train a large language model that compares to Meta's Llama LLM. Certainly a worthy challenge. Check it out for greater detail as time permits. Hypothetically speaking, all the big AI R&D labs might very well be pulling in the same datasets for basic training of their GenAI. All considered, this is a tremendous collection of data. It gives LLMs a fantastic understanding about the world. Furthermore, it's training on this data that gives GenAI its emerging capabilities. Now you have a better answer to the question, what does generative AI really know? I encourage you to take this information, gain confidence, and try using GenAI daily. I hope you found what I shared today to be useful and interesting. Drop a comment, like, and subscribe. Send this video to someone who will benefit from it. Visit my website, Code and Chats, for more. Good luck and have fun. I will see you next time.